It's a little sore. Definitely gonna take some time to recover. But I feel good. Nothing too bad, nothing too serious. But definitely gonna take some time to recover.
And you've got a crazy summer ahead. Just how big is your decision on where you're going to go, and how where do the Kings land on your list of potential spots that you'll play next season?
I mean, we gonna see what happens. Definitely have a love for Sacramento. Where we're trying to build here, what we built this season, and definitely have an interest in trying to go beyond that. Just got to wait and see what happens. I'm looking forward to the summer, looking forward to the opportunity, and it's gonna be a blessing.
Marshall Harris.
Hey, Richaun, good to see you. I'm just curious. I mean, it seems like you've worked so hard from like your time, even when I remember covering you in Philadelphia, to get to this point where it's literally going to pay off. How do you approach it mentally, and how excited are you for a chance to hear what teams are talking about?
I mean, yeah, I really don't know how to approach it. Never really been in a situation like this before. And I'm just gonna enjoy the summer. Gonna enjoy it, gonna train like I normally do, getting ready for next season. And just try to keep everything in like a normal routine that I do in my off season kinda. And just go from there. But it's definitely an exciting time for me, for my family. And I'd be lying if I said I wasn't looking forward to it.
Even from last season to this season, what would you say about your game has developed to make you the player that you are now compared to maybe at the end of last season? And what is it that you're going to focus on working on? What is it that you want to even improve more this offseason?
I think for me, just consistency. Just being able especially over the last 2 years, to just consistently contribute and show what I can do. The years before, I feel like I had a lot of flashes and things of that sort, and then have slumps where I just be unnoticed on the court. And I think just being a consistent option, being there night in and night out, doing the same things, knocking down my floater. My floater was a big thing I worked on in the summer. I wanted to be very, very efficient at that because I feel like that's something that can help our offense. And so I think just the consistency of it all, and understanding what I bring to this team and bringing it every night, and just working on. I just want to continue to improve as a player. Want to continue to improve as a passer. Continue to stretch out to the 3-point line. Continue working on that. Kind of want to retool my shot a little bit to get more efficient this summer, and so definitely gonna be in the gym working on that, and just coming back a better player, more solid player, more well-rounded, and looking forward to the next challenges.
Sean Cunningham.
Hey, Rashawn. Kind of following up a little bit about that offseason. I mean, do you go into it with any sort of peace, or is it kind of a nerve-wracking anxiety that you'll experience?
It's with me, it's always peaceful. Everything is in God's hands for me, so it's nothing that I'm nervous. I can say I'm really nervous about. It's just just the expectation. Getting to the process. A process I've heard so many of my former teammates today, go through, and something I've never really experienced for myself. So just getting a chance to get this new experience is going to be a blessing for me and my family. And like I said, I'm looking forward to it, but definitely at peace about it, and just ready for what comes.
And you've had so many people refer to you, as even teammates and coaches, as like the heart and soul of this team. Um, because of what you bring to this team, and kind of the way people respect the way you play for this franchise. What do you recognize what are the concerns about Sacramento, and just for the future? Is there one big concern that you have in terms of just what has to be here in order to make it work for you?
Man, me personally, like I've said before, I love playing here in Sacramento. The things that we've been building here these last 2 years, and where I can see the potential of this team going is great. And so for me, I love Sacramento, have loved playing here, every second. And definitely want to look to continue that. You know what I'm saying? So that's something that never goes unnoticed for me. You know, just the love that Sacramento has for me and things of that sort, and the attention and love and everything I received from the fans since I've been here. You know, and so none of that goes unnoticed. And you know, as we go into the summer, you know, we'll see what happens.
Jason Jones.
Hey, what's going on, man? How you feeling?
Feeling good, feeling good.
Yeah, just looking back when you signed with the Kings, it was I think we were in Vegas and they had the other three guys who were signed, and you just hadn't got signed yet. Then even going into the season, a lot of people weren't talking about you because they had signed Dwayne, and there's just a whole lot of other things going on. Just is it still kind of surreal that just that quick by the fifth game you were the starter and how this thing took off for you in Sacramento?
Oh man, it was amazing. Really couldn't believe how it happened. You know, just getting the opportunity to play and you know prove what I can do. And like you said, by the fifth game, you know that was definitely unexpected. So you know, just got to thank Coach Luke for having the trust in me, you know, and trusting and going to me, looking at me as an option, and seeing what I could do, and put me on the floor. You know, he definitely gave me a big time opportunity, and I appreciate that.
And just what's it been the relationship between you and all the guys really in the coaching staff? It seems like over the last couple of years, there's always been a lot of good things said about the staff and the opportunities that some of you have gotten under the staff.
Oh, most definitely. This staff, man, it has been great working with this staff. I mean, they have a lot of love for the game and have a lot of love for us. You can tell they pour in a lot. You know, when we need to get shots up late, they're ready. You know, they always are ready to do whatever we need. And they've done a great job at developing us and, you know, just putting in the time with us. And you can definitely tell they want to see us be great. And, you know, it shows in their action. So have a lot of love and appreciation for this coaching staff.
Jason Anderson.
Hey, Richaun, how you doing, man?
Doing well, doing well.
Good, good, good. Obviously, you've talked a little bit about this through your summer and the uncertainty. You never know what's going to happen, but given the relationships you formed here and the way the fans have embraced you, would it be difficult? Would it hurt a little bit to move on and end up playing somewhere else?
I mean, like I said, all of the love and appreciation definitely doesn't go unnoticed. And, you know, definitely have emotional ties here, you know, so, you know, it's always tough to move on and things of that sort, like I said. So it's always in my mind, you know, the love and appreciation that's been shown here. And I'm just looking forward to the summer to see what happens, but I can't say enough how much I love playing here, how much I love being in Sacramento. You know, it's been so much fun, and you know, we'll see what happens in the summer and see if that can continue.
The relationship is a word that's come up a lot. You just talked about it. When in those walls, what does that look like? Like specifically, when Luke talks about wanting to have strong relationships with all of you guys, what does that look like from your perspective?
I mean, just for me, it's reaching out to things beyond basketball, you know, checking on you to see what's going on, how your kids doing, things of that sort, you know, just forging relationships off the court. You know we all have a job to do and have to perform on the basketball court, and it's things that come with that. But, you know, just taking the extra step to, you know, reach out, you know, make sure everything's going good, you know, just off the court, things of that sort, you know, things like that mean a lot, especially to a guy like me.
Any other questions for Rich? Okay.